Selena Gomez just lived the happiest day of her life, marrying Benny Blanco in a private, star-studded wedding that looked straight out of a Hollywood movie. But while Selena was saying "I do," Justin Bieber was on Instagram doing something that fans immediately saw as him losing it. Selfies, cryptic posts, and a love song that looked way too pointed to be a coincidence, it all added up to a storm of speculation. Was Justin really spiraling as his ex walked down the aisle, or did the internet just decide to drag him back into Selena's life yet again? And before we dive in, if you're enjoying stories like this, please help me hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers this month. It makes a huge difference and lets me keep bringing you the wildest celebrity drama out there.
Selena Gomez finally got the kind of wedding most people only dream about. After more than 2 years with Benny Blanco, the two tied the knot in Santa Barbara, California. And this wasn't just a wedding, it was a fortress of glamour and secrecy. Guests were shuttled in blacked-out SUVs, the venue was hidden until the very last second, and tarps covered the property to block paparazzi helicopters. Selena walked down the aisle in a custom Ralph Lauren gown, Benny styled in the same designer, and together they looked like the ultimate Hollywood couple. The guest list was stacked. Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, Ed Sheeran, Paris Hilton, even Martin Short playing Ring Bearer. Everything about the night was designed to be magical, private, and unforgettable. But for all of their perfection, one thing stole the spotlight. Because while Selena was finally getting her fairy tale ending, Justin Bieber was on Instagram, and fans were convinced his post showed a man losing it right in front of the world. But this all started with something so small, a few beard selfies. While Selena was exchanging vows, Justin Bieber jumped on Instagram with what seemed like the most random post in the world, a bunch of selfies of his beard, captioned simply, "thinking about shaving." On the surface, nothing dramatic, but the timing? Absolutely brutal. Fans instantly hijacked the comments, spamming wedding photos of Selena, mocking Justin with lines like, "she's gone forever, brother," and "stage 2 of grief unlocked." What should have been a throwaway post suddenly looked like Justin was losing it in real time. To many, it felt like he couldn't keep Selena out of his head, not even on her wedding day. And just when people thought maybe it was a coincidence, Justin doubled down with a post that took the chaos to an entirely new level. Because his next move had fans convinced he was sending Selena a message from across the aisle. Not long after the beard selfies, Justin posted again, this time a simple basketball shot. But it wasn't the photo that set people off. It was the audio he chose to pair with it, a love song called "I Do." Yes, the exact same words Selena was saying to Benny Blanco at that very moment. Lyrics about eternal love, never letting go, always choosing that one person. On any other day, maybe nobody would have blinked. But on Selena's wedding day, fans said this was the clearest sign yet that Justin was losing it. Twitter exploded, TikTok blew up. People were screenshotting the post and calling it cryptic, attention-seeking, even painful to watch. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. Selena, "I do." Justin, "I do too." Defenders tried to say Justin shares music all the time, and it wasn't that deep. But let's be real. Justin's been in the spotlight since he was 13. He knows how the internet works. He knows every post is dissected. And on the day your ex marries someone else, choosing that song? Fans swore it wasn't random. But if Justin's posts were fueling the fire, his comment section turned it into a full-on blaze. First were the trolls, ruthless and loud. They flooded his Instagram with Selena's wedding photos, memes, and non-stop jokes about him losing it. Comments like, "she's gone forever, brother," and "second stage of grief unlocked" dominated every post. To them, this wasn't just timing, it was Justin spiraling in public. Then came the defenders. They argued Justin is happily married to Hailey, that he has a child, and that his social media habits weren't new. They said the internet was reaching and needed to let him live. And in between, you had the concerned fans.
people genuinely worried for Justin's mental state. They begged him to log off, take care of himself, and pointed to his mom's cryptic post, "Pray for Justin," as proof something deeper was happening. No matter which side you were on, the conversation circled back to the same narrative. On the day Selena Gomez finally moved on, Justin Bieber looked like he was losing it all over again. But the reason this stung so much runs deeper than a couple of Instagram posts, because Justin and Selena's history is one of the most infamous in pop culture. To understand why fans think Justin's unraveling, you have to go back to where it all started: Jelena. For nearly a decade, Justin and Selena were the ultimate on-again, off-again Hollywood couple. Their relationship was messy, public, and emotional. From romantic vacations to brutal breakups splashed across every tabloid. Selena admitted in interviews that their love was toxic at times, while Justin opened up about battling substance abuse and fame pressure during the same years. And through it all, their names became permanently linked. Even after breaking up for good in 2018, every new relationship they had, Justin with Hailey, Selena with The Weeknd, and now Benny, was always compared back to Jelena. That history makes every move feel loaded. So when Justin posts cryptic captions or emotional songs on the same day Selena is literally saying "I do," fans can't help but see it as a man who never truly moved on. To them, it's not just a post, it's Justin losing it over the one that got away. And while Selena seemed to be closing her chapter with a fairytale wedding, Justin's own marriage is suddenly back under the microscope. While Selena and Benny were basking in newlywed bliss, fans couldn't stop turning their attention to Hailey Bieber. Married to Justin since 2018, Hailey has stood by him through health scares, public meltdowns, and endless comparisons to Selena. But during this wedding chaos, her silence spoke volumes. She didn't post, she didn't defend, she didn't even acknowledge the storm. And that's exactly what fueled speculation. Was Hailey blithely furious that Justin was dropping "I do" posts while his ex literally walked down the aisle? Or was she used to this pattern, letting him ride it out while the internet did its thing? Some fans argued Hailey deserves better, that she's stuck in a shadow she never asked for. Others claimed she and Justin are fine, but the optics were brutal, because while Selena was trending for her fairytale wedding, Hailey was trending for looking like collateral damage in Justin's meltdown. And it left the public asking a brutal question. If Justin can't let go of Selena, even after all these years, what does that mean for the stability of his marriage now? Because just when you thought things couldn't get messier, Justin's own family weighed in. As Justin's post went viral, his mom, Pattie Mallette, added fuel to the fire. Out of nowhere, she shared a cryptic message on Instagram, "Pray for Justin." That was it. No context, no explanation. Just 3 words that set the internet ablaze. Fans immediately connected the dots. Selena was getting married, Justin was posting cryptic love songs, and now his mom was basically begging people to pray for him. To many, it looked like confirmation that Justin was really losing it behind the scenes. Of course, some said Pattie was just being a protective mom and her post had nothing to do with Selena, but the timing? Impossible to ignore. Screenshots spread everywhere, with headlines spinning the story into "Justin Bieber's family worried as Selena marries Benny Blanco." And with the frenzy reaching maximum levels, one thing became clear. Whether Justin meant it or not, Selena's wedding had completely reignited the Jelena conversation. But while Selena seemed at peace, Justin's image took a very different hit. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding was supposed to be about love, commitment, and a fresh start. And for Selena, that's exactly what it was, a fairy tale ending after years of heartbreak in the spotlight. But for Justin Bieber, the day turned into something else entirely. A few Instagram posts, a beard selfie, a basketball shot with "I do" were enough to send the internet into a frenzy. Fans saw a man still haunted by his past, still tethered to Selena in ways he couldn't hide, and maybe even losing it as the whole world watched. Was it coincidence? Was it a cry for help? Or was Justin simply posting without realizing how every move would be dissected? That's the mystery. What's undeniable is this: Selena's chapter is closed. Benny is her forever, and Justin's reaction only reignited the Jelena saga for a whole new generation. And as the internet debates whether Justin is heartbroken, harmless, or just misunderstood, one thing is certain: when it comes to Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber will never escape the narrative.